What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Hot Takes Podcast, episode 29. We are doing another Spotlight interview today. Spotlight interview number 5, I believe it is. And I'm so happy to announce my guest tonight, Aaron Maldonado, otherwise known as Olaf, the DJ slash producer slash mixer, all of the above in that sense. How we doing today, Aaron?
How's it going, bud?
Good, man.
Haven't seen you in a minute.
It has been a while.
Wow.
It really has. It's really good to see you. So basically how it's going to go is going to ask you interview questions and we'll just talk. But, you know.
He's got the voice for this.
Yeah.
He's got the voice for this.
Wait, real quick. Your stage name is like Olaf?
Olaf. Oh, you know what?
Oh,
This is how we're going to start?
Guy.
Yeah.
That's like my boy, dude. I love Olaf thing in my basement.
Are you really?
Yeah.
Yo, that's so funny. So, the reason it's actually Olaf is because no one has known this for years, and I just came out this year and said it is because Olaf is my middle name.
Oh, really?
I never heard I didn't know that name existed.
Olaf is my middle name. It's my grandpa's name.
Okay.
His is my grandpa's real name, and they made it my middle name. Yeah, and it's not that I was afraid to say Olaf. It's just no one ever asks what your middle name is. It's not a thing. What's your middle name?
Right.
But on my license, passport, Aaron O. Maldonado, and everyone's like, "What's O for?" And I just never told them. And then when I decided finally start releasing music and I'm gonna do this, I was like, I'm gonna go by Olaf.
Word.
So I was like, yeah. So that's my middle name, bro.
Something that everyone asked about, and then it's like you're.
That's literally it.
Yeah.
And it's just funny because it went from being a sentimental thing to now it's just that fucking movie Frozen came out, and I was like, oh, you mean the snowman? Yeah, the snowman. That's exactly.
I
what
was
it
about
is.
to ask. So, do you like Olaf? Do you
I've never seen the movie, bro.
Yeah,
I've never seen the movie, but I've actually heard it was good.
It actually was. You don't judge a book.
I'm not. And I'm gonna ask this, and I'm not one that is always it's spoiler. I don't care. Does he die in the end? I heard he dies. No, does he die?
I've never seen it either. I don't know.
Or I heard there's a sad ending. I don't know. Maybe I'm hearing.
It's a Disney movie. I'm sure there's some sad ending to it.
He's definitely back in it.
So something happens.
Something happened. I don't know if he melted and then.
I thought you watched it.
I can't, dude. It was wild.
I mean, he is back in Frozen too, so he had to.
Wait, there's
come
a
back.
two?
There's a second one.
Fuck, man.
Yeah,
I'm slacking.
it just recently came out. Yeah.
I was about to ask, did that come out?
I'm slacking. Nah.
Jeez.
I have to. Honestly, I have to now. I feel like I'd probably. There's something there that would click that would coincide and just definitely bring me to the feels.
And then when you start getting your visuals on your stage and shit, fucking have Olaf dancing and
wow, this is great.
Photoshopping a blunt or something.
Yeah. It's his nose and he takes it off and starts smoking it. Yeah.
I use that on Instagram and social media. My thing is I use the snowman emoji. So I just put the snowman emoji so they know.
That's what's up.
I love like the dual meaning to like your name. Like it literally means like so much to you. It's your middle name.
Yeah.
You know, your grandfather's name.
Yep.
And to other people, like some people like really love that movie.
Yep. And
Yeah.
it comes because like the only reason I got into music is my whole family's in the music scene. My aunt owns her own record label. She does stage production as well. My mom's a makeup artist. She travels with artists to do their makeup. And like the one who actually like got me into music was my grandpa.
Okay.
He was like showing me fucking old school music, and I was just like, yeah, this is what I want to do.
So he was teaching you the ropes, like.
Yeah, he would just like jam out, and like we'd be fixing his cars, or we'd be driving with him when he was watching me when I was a baby, just playing old school classics, and that's like when music like really hit me.
That's awesome.
I was just like, yeah, this is it. Music is definitely what I have to do.
Have you played any instruments or anything before getting into DJing?
I mean, I know how to play the drums.
Okay.
In middle school, I remember I tried playing the flute. That
I wanted to do that.
That didn't work out, man. My fingers can't do that. After a while, my shit would start cramping. I'd be like this. I was like, I can't do it. And then I tried learning guitar. It was just too hard. I ended up quitting that. But drums, I know how to play drums now, and I'm gonna try and start learning how to do piano, because piano's like, that's like basic music theory. You learn how to play piano, you can do anything.
Right.
You can go to write music, you can do anything. That's like the basis of anything music, is learning how to do piano.
Yeah, I heard if you know how to play piano, or know how to play guitar, you know, you could basically learn pretty easily. Vice versa off
100%.
The other one. Yeah.
Well, you can like read it then, right?
Yeah,
You can
that's
read
another
the
thing
notes
too,
and
because
stuff.
when you learn that, you have to learn how to read music.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
But guitar is actually like, it's too hard. I stopped that when I was young. I couldn't.
Yeah, I started playing guitar back in middle school, and I don't really know how to read notes that much, but like I just go on YouTube and like, you know, I want to learn how to do a certain song. Like I know the chords, the basic chords and stuff like that, you know.
Internet's infinite intelligence. That's what I learned that, bro.
Yeah.
Infinite intelligence. You could do anything.
It really is. And how did you learn as to DJ and start mixing music? Like, was that through the internet or?
No, I started DJing when I was like 9. My aunt, she was the one that like, when I started getting into like the behind the scenes of music, learning how to do artist management, business side, and like just overall just mess around with instruments.
Yeah.
My aunt was the one that got me into like trying to play instruments and mixing, because she was a DJ as well. And yeah, I started learning at like 9, and I picked that up easily. That was like, I could stop right now for like a year or two and just, it's like riding a bike.
Yeah.
Easy.
Talented family, man.
Yeah, it is. Very. My aunt actually just did she did the Latin Grammy stage production last year.
Oh wow.
Yeah, she did the whole Bud Light stage, and one of her artists that she found, I want to say like 10-15 years ago, and I remember because I went to Puerto Rico, she was doing a show out there. His name is Pedro Capo. He just won a Grammy this year. It's crazy because she's still making money off him, even though she's not managing him no more.
Wow.
Yeah.
What is that called? Like royalties, right?
Basically, yeah. I don't know how it works with that, because I mean it's definitely royalties, but I'm assuming it's like royalties off of artist management. There's definitely something there.
Yeah.
I'm still not like fully in depth into like the behind the scenes business of how all that stuff works. Like I'm just still learning that with her. She's still teaching me right now.
Okay, very cool. So let's start talking about your equipment. So what kind of equipment have you started off with? Even not seriously, you know, mixing, you know, what was the equipment that you first used, learning the ropes?
Well, when I was DJing for your parties back in the days in the frats,
yes, yeah,
I only had one thing. It was my laptop, which was a Mac, and then I had a Tractor S4 controller from Native Instruments. Now I have, which I share with my buddy, shout out to Bisque, Shane. We both got a CDJs.
Okay.
Industry standard. So when you go to shows and festivals and you see these DJs playing on that, CDJs, Nexus 2000s and a DJ M900, we've got that. We share that. It's his, but that's my best friend. I'm over his house like every day, so like it's mine too. Fuck that.
Yeah.
I still have my Mac. Now everything, man, like everything's so external now. I really don't have much. I like to use the standard like in-house. So like when I make music, I use Logic.
Okay.
And you know, you see all these people, they have like external MIDIs and all that. I just learned how to master like what's in Logic and what it comes with. So I really don't have anything crazy like that. Other than that, I just have my Sam Audio 7-inch studio monitors. I have it hooked up to a flat screen on my in my studio. That's about it. I use everything virtually in-house. I'm trying to get into using going back to the old school, like analog, getting like the virtual or like the old school pianos and stuff. I want to learn that, but that you need to have fucking serious money for. It's not just like plugging into an outlet. Like
Oh my god, the programs for those probably cost so much money, ridiculous amounts.
I look at it and it's just like it's literally window shopping. I'm like, one day I'm gonna own this. One day, one day.
Yeah, and I'm sure it's a whole bunch of different pieces you have to be buying for.
100 different pieces, and it's like, it's literally like let's say if I were to have an analog or a few that you're plugging in from the analog into the mixer, from out of the mixer into your board, you're running. It's like you said, you're not just getting one piece and here you have it.
Yeah.
When you get that piece, you have to buy a bunch of other attachments to that crap. But that's like for the pros. I mean, I'm trying to get there. I have friends that have that stuff and I practice on it, but like I want my own. I need my own.
So you're saying that's more like old school stuff, but do most of the major DJs use that equipment?
A lot of the legends do.
A lot of the legends do. If
you see like Richie Hawtin, Will Clark, Carl Cox, and you see their studios, it's a bunch of old school analog synths from like the 1960s, 1980s, and they're still using that to make music. But using like modern day software to tweak it. So they'll like play their synths and use that stuff and record it on that. But then when they like go in-house, like tweak the sound, they'll probably end up using, I mean, I'm not sure, but what I've seen is like they'll use modern day synths to, times are changing.
Right.
So they're trying to keep up with the times, but a lot of the old school heads, they're using stuff from back in the day still.
And you got to give them mad respect for that too.
100%.
Like that has to take a lot of skill.
100%.
And if you're big in that music genre, and you're a big fan of all these DJs, and you learn something like that they use this old equipment and it's really skillful, you just have more appreciation
100%.
For the music that they're making and all that,
Yeah. People think, I mean, as far as DJing and what it's come nowadays, it is kind of easy.
Yeah.
Everyone can mix nowadays, but that's not what they're looking for.
Yeah.
It's not just, you know how to mix. Now it's becoming like you need to learn how to make your own music.
Right.
So it's like, that's cool, you could do all that, but if you're just a mixer nowadays, you're playing regular clubs and like maybe bars and stuff. But
right.
Like, I've been doing that for a while. I don't want to do that anymore. That's why I actually took off. Like, I want to say it's been 4 or 5 years. I stopped doing everything because I just solely focused on producing. But now I've been comfortable to where like music sounds good, I'm ready to release.
Yeah.
And now get back into DJing, but like I'm picky with my shows now.
Right.
I'm taking shows that only cater to like my style now.
Sure.
Not just bars. Hey, you want to play a bar? No, I'm not playing top 40. That's just not me anymore.
Yeah.
I don't want to do that.
Right. How many like bars or just gigs in general have you had before you stopped?
Before I stopped?
Yeah.
Fuck, man.
I mean, we're talking about all the parties that you've DJ'd for us, like that. I wouldn't exactly call that a gig. No,
I would 100%.
Yeah? I mean, it's experience.
Like
right?
A-Trax before he was playing college frats and so, and he still does.
Yeah.
Depending like if they pay him enough now. Yeah.
Right.
But like he started
right.
off playing frats and stuff in colleges and high school parties.
Yeah.
That's how everyone started. Diplo went to Tempo.
Yeah.
And he was doing college parties, and then like he started getting into like, I want to start making music now.
Yeah.
So hell yeah, that's definitely an experience. But I don't know, it's a lot. I remember when Pasha was still open. That was like my first main stage performance. I was 17, and I closed out for Mercer. And they almost didn't let me in because they didn't think I was actually playing, and I was underage.
Oh.
And how that used to work was promotion companies that were running the party.
Yeah.
They would book the DJs. So I was this no name, and they're like, oh, you sell this many amount of tickets, we'll put you on main stage, we'll give you this time slot. And at the time, I didn't have a fan base. I still don't have a big fan base, but I still have like it's growing, and I have friends that still support me.
Yeah.
But it was like, that's how it was back in the days. Oh, sell tickets, you'll get this time slot.
Mm-hmm.
So I was fucking blowing all my money on buying the tickets. Oh yeah, I bought out 50 people. Meanwhile, I didn't get rid of those fucking tickets.
Right.
I just spent my own money on it. But then I go to the front door, and it's 3 a.m, and I have my own fucking DJ equipment, and they're like, what are you doing here? We closing now? I was like, yeah, I'm closing now. I'm doing the last hour set. They're like, get the fuck out of here. Security, 6'5". I'm here 5'5". Like, who the fuck are you, bro?
Yeah.
You're not getting in. I'm like, bro, I'm with the Dream Team. Yo, I'm with them. They're like, oh, okay. I get the 2 X's. Like, make sure he doesn't get drinks.
Yeah, right. That's crazy.
Yeah,
Oh,
but
man.
I've done, I'm going to say from when I started, over 500, over 600, whether they were big or not.
Yeah.
But definitely, even including college gigs, all that stuff.
That's amazing, honestly.
Yeah.
That's
Like,
and
I think-
that's dedication right there.
I mean,
True.
I'm not even where I'm at, and I'm still doing it. It takes time. I've learned that with the arts and anything, whether it's music, drawing, like arts in general. It's like you won't get far unless you put in the work.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying? I have a regular 9 to 5, and that's steady. But if you really want to make it and do something with, like, artistically, it's what you do on your own time and how much work you're putting in.
Yep, 100%.
So I think this is the year where, like, I'm ready to, like, fucking hit this, like, full throttle.
Word. So you said that you played the drums a little bit before. Have you, or are you going to be implementing that in any of your songs?
It's funny that you... So I do, in the sense of, like, when I produce music, the first thing I always lay out is my drum rack.
Okay.
So, like, when I'm making music, like, I don't go for the sounds first. I end up picking my kicks, I pick my snare, I pick my claps, and I could lay out a drum rack in, like, probably under 10 minutes. Like, at least a basis of, like, when I start a song.
Sure.
I could easily do it because it just comes easily. And, like, I just know where to put midis right on the track or the region. I'm just like, boom, this sounds good enough. And then when I want to go more in depth to it, I could easily just be like, oh, 16th note, 32 notes here, I want it to sound. That's easy. One of the tough parts is doing sounds and, like, synths, as far as, like, how chord progression, because I don't know how to play piano. So, like, I'll just play out my drum rack, I'll pick a sound, and I'm over here, like, just hitting buttons to where, like, it sounds right.
Yeah.
But other than that, that's why I'm trying to learn piano. But yeah, drum rack, that's how I implement it. I also want to implement live drumming. So, like, I don't know if you've seen DJs now, they have, like, an external MIDI, and they have, like, those little pads.
Yes, yeah.
And they could play shit live.
Yeah.
I want to end up doing that.
That would be awesome, yeah.
That's because that would just... wouldn't even need to, like, have full tracks. I could just make songs with just, like, chord progressions and melodies and play the drums live behind it.
That's what's up.
So that's something I'm definitely going to implement once, like, shows start getting bigger and bigger.
Yeah. When I was hearing, like, on SoundCloud and Spotify, like, Excision, I would hear, like, heavy metal drums, like, in certain parts of his songs. And I'm just thinking, like, do they have, like, their own drum set, like, on the stage with them? And when, does he have his own drummer kind of deal,
Some do, but if they do, you'll be able to see it.
Yeah.
They wouldn't hide them. Like, most live performances, you'll know if it's a live performance. Like, you'll see the fucking drummer. They're not going to hide him in the back.
Right.
But, like, I don't know if you remember Destroyed.
No.
Destroyed was, it was weird. It was kind of like a rock band, just dubstep. So it was dubstep with live instruments. It was a full band.
Yeah.
And Excision was the head guy who, like, put the group together.
Yeah.
And it would be, like, live electric guitarists and bassists and drummers, just with dubstep sounds.
Okay.
And they would play the instruments live, but the way it was routing out to sound and, like, how you would hear it was electronic sounds as far as, like, what they were playing through Logic or Ableton.
Right.
So, like, they'd play the instrument and the instrument would come out how they had their sound. So, like, if they had a patch where there was, like, bass sound and it came out some sort of way, that's how it would be played.
Okay.
Yeah, but if it's a live performance, you'll know. They won't hide that shit.
Right.
That's a thing what I'm hoping is coming back, is live performances, because it's easy to mix nowadays. But if you can play an instrument and, like, keep your ear on when the track's gonna finish, go to mixing, come back and play the instrument, that shit's fucking talent.
Oh yeah.
That shit's talent. Because I could stand up there for 2 to 10 hours and, just mix and beat
Of
match.
course.
That's easy.
You got to be unique nowadays.
100%.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Have you ever used Ableton before?
Hell
No.
That shit's fucking rocket science.
Is it?
I'm trying to learn it. It's always good to learn other things.
Yeah.
But I've been using Logic since I was 14.
And you
So
haven't used any other ones
No,
before that?
it's just like I could stop now and learn a whole new software.
Yeah.
But that's just gonna stop me from what I learned, and just as far as like just keep progressing, it's just gonna take time off. So
Yeah.
I just stick with Logic. All these are good. They're all these DAWs that are out right now. They all do the same thing.
Yeah.
It's just as far as like what you do with them and how you form and craft your own sound.
For sure.
There is some that are better, but I mean, if you just know one and you know it fully, stick with it.
Yeah.
But once you get to that point where you have free time to learn other stuff, and you're in that position where you can take time off to learn other stuff, hell yeah, do it. Because there comes a time where you produce or collab with other artists, and if one uses one and you use the other, it kind of clashes, but it doesn't.
Yeah.
But it's just like, if you know how to use Ableton, and so does he, but he doesn't know how to use Logic and you know how to use both.
Yeah.
You can always be like, okay, I know how to use Ableton. I'll step away from Logic. You don't know how to use it. Let's stick with that, and we'll just do that. But definitely, yeah, learn all of them. I'm starting to use Ableton and learn it on my free time, but that shit is you can do so much with that.
Oh, I'm sure.
It's ridiculous.
I could kind of relate with that when it comes to like editing videos and stuff like that. I used iMovie for the longest time, and I was finding my own little tricks and stuff to make certain cool effects that I thought I would never be able to do on iMovie. But now I'm on Final Cut Pro and I'm learning more things with it.
Okay.
But I definitely relate with that.
You still use iMovie? Like here and there? Or you just...
I'll use iMovie when it comes to like easy stuff. Easy stuff that I know I could get done quicker on iMovie than, say, Final Cut Pro. There might be a quicker way to do certain things on Final Cut Pro that I just don't know yet. But yeah, I'll use it here and there, but like barely nowadays, really. Yeah, but they made Final Cut Pro very similar to like iMovie nowadays, in the sense it's like the same type of format. Like you were saying you thought that was
yeah, I was saying that's what Apple does. They make it user friendly, because
Yes.
that's the same thing. I saw that,
Yeah.
and I was like, oh, that looks like Logic.
Right.
But Logic and GarageBand are both Apple products. Same with iMovie. No, Final Cut is not an Apple
Final
product.
Cut isn't. Yeah,
That's right. Never mind. Scratch that.
but they made it that way to make it more user friendly. You know
Okay.
what I mean? Yeah.
I see that. Yeah, I need to start learning all that too. Is like Photoshop, Final Cut, because when I pay people to do like my music videos and or album covers,
Yeah.
fucking shit is bad money, bro.
Yeah, I'm sure.
I mean, granted, you're paying for their work, but if I could just learn that on my own, I
yeah,
wouldn't have to pay for anything.
and you could put even more of your creative
Yeah.
spin onto it.
Yep,
For sure.
that's true.
Let's talk about that album artwork that you have for Contemplation. We'll get more into your song in a couple minutes, but that artwork where half your face and then half of it's like up in smoke,
Yeah.
like that is awesome. Like how did that come together?
I mean, I thought of the idea. All I had was the idea. I feel like it's just kind of not common sense, but like, you think Contemplate, you think it's just like mind cluster and just like, fuck, what the fuck's going on?
Yeah.
And I actually went through Fiverr. You know Fiverr?
Yes, I've heard of that
Yeah.
before. Yeah.
I went through Fiverr and I found this one guy whose artwork was crazy, and I was just like, bro, here's the song. Can I send you the song? He was like, yeah. The only idea I have is head explosion.
Yeah.
Like overthinking. And he was like, all right, I'll think of something. And then within 3 days, he sent me that back. I was like, that's it.
Yeah, that's awesome.
I want it. But then I have an app. It's like a video editing app.
Yeah.
And then that's when I made it the smoke move.
Okay.
Because he just sent me the picture.
Yeah, yeah.
But then I have this app that I paid for where you can like do crazy edits for. And I was able to move the smoke, and I was like, fuck yeah.
well
It's
worth
even
it.
the final touch,
Well worth it. Yeah, for sure.
But yeah,
awesome.
that's all Toots Magoots. That's his Fiverr name. I don't even know this guy. Toots Magoots.
Don't Toots Magoo.
Toots Magoots from Canada.
That's what's up.
You gotta, oh, sorry.
No, go ahead.
You gotta show me this album cover.
Oh, I'll
Yeah,
show you
yeah.
now, I'll
Oh,
show
you're
you now.
showing me right now?
Yeah, I'll show you right now. Dude, this guy fucking killed it, man.
It's dope.
He killed it. Look at this.
Yo.
He killed it. So plain, but so like it's just
Yo,
it's
that's
visually
sick.
stimulating.
Yeah.
Yeah, he killed it. Shout out to that guy. I told him I'm gonna use him for everything I do until I learn how to do that.
Yeah, right. That's awesome.
And it's funny because I was taking that picture. My friend Dimitri, shout out, another close homie. He came to my basement. He's a photographer, and he's shooting me, bro. I was like, oh man, like I should probably get a haircut, shave, just like I'm looking bummy right now. And then I was like, oh, that doesn't even matter because you're not even gonna see my face. Dude, I was wild. My hair's long now, but before, when I took this picture, I grew out my hair for like, I want to say 3-4 months.
Oh yeah.
I was looking like a straight bum. I was like, damn, I'm gonna look so bad. And then I was like, my face is gonna get fucking cut off. I don't even worry about that.
Oh man, it's like me right now, yo. I won't lift my hat off.
Yeah, at least you have like good curly hair, bro. I have that South American hair.
Yo, I love how he says that, and I wish I had that South American hair.
You're fucking crazy, bro.
Shit.
You're crazy. The only reason it's kind of like this right now is because of fucking conditioner that my mom buys, some organic shit. Other than that, I go like this and my hair will get fucking stuck. My hands will get stuck.
Oh,
Fuck that. You're good.
So the equipment that you said is your boy. So do you work with him a lot in making music?
Yeah. So it's my friend Shane Rosati. He DJs as well.
Mm-hmm.
He's literally like a fucking big brother to me.
Yeah.
I linked with him. I don't even know, back in the days when the dance studio that me and my friends were running, Shape Shack.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, we were throwing. So a bunch of our friends, we're all into house music. We throw parties. We fucking go to parties or anything house music. And I want to say maybe 5-6 years ago, he found us on Instagram when we were doing that, and he hit us up saying he wanted to come to a dance studio. And ever since he came to the dance studio, he's just linked with like my hometown crew, and it's just like he's been a big part of what we do.
Mm-hmm.
And then he started getting into DJing and doing his own stuff and took his own route, and he's been fucking killing it.
Yeah.
And yes, we've been just helping each other. And then so we have a show that we do. It's called Hidden Events. And how this started, it's basically a house throwing, not company. We throw shows, but we go under Hidden Events.
Mm-hmm.
And how that started was I went to Ibiza with him. Went to Ibiza 3-4 months ago.
Yeah.
And while we are in Ibiza, we met this one dude from England. His name is Matt Gibney. And shout out to him too. We met him at a show. Turns out, we're talking to him at a show in Ibiza, and he's like, yeah, I'm moving to New York soon. I'm like, oh, what the fucking odds of that? So he finally moves to New York, and he hits up Shane. Him and Shane link. They start talking music, and they're like, yeah, we should throw our own parties. And he was like, yeah, I already do that in New York. Let's just so they're like the technical aspects, and they started Hidden.
Yeah.
There's a few of us that help.
Yeah.
They're the brains behind it. But it's just crazy that it stemmed off of partying in Ibiza to this kid moving to New York, people collabing. I'm like, let's just fucking do it. And then it happening.
Yeah.
And now, like, we actually do this thing. And, we stopped Shape Shack a long time ago. But this is still, like, a branch off of Shape Shack because all the people that help out are the core group that started Shape Shack.
Sure.
And help out with this.
Yeah.
And it's actually crazy because as far as, like, people who are into house music and or producers nowadays,
mm-hmm.
like, you see it being a theme where, like, Ibiza is like where dreams are made of. Granted, we're not where we want to be, but, like, just as far as, like, the dream and the vision we had and always had and wanted to do fully,
yeah,
is happening.
Right.
So it's just it's fucking insane. Our parties have been fucking off the hook, bro. Our first party we brought out, it's small, but 200 people. Granted, 120 of them were people who we don't know, that we just branded out and just, like, ended up stumbling on our page or stumbling on it in Resident Advisor or Eventbrite.
Yeah.
And then, like, the other 60 were just, like, close friends.
Right.
So we're bringing out more people that we don't know,
which is
people
awesome.
we know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome. And where these are mostly located in New York?
Hell yeah. Brooklyn.
Yeah. Brooklyn.
That's it, baby. Brooklyn. Where you can do anything.
Yeah.
No kidding.
That's what's up.
Literally anything. It's our next party is, I know it's going to air Monday, but our next party is Saturday, the 7th. It's this new venue that just opened up from Output.
Okay.
It's called JJ's Hideaway. It's fucking dope. It's small. It's a bar, but in the back they have a dance room, and they got like an old school 90s dance floor. It's like a LED dance floor.
Yeah.
So the floor just lights up.
Very cool.
Big ass dance disco ball, and all the walls are mirrors. So It's pretty cool. Yeah.
Huh.
It's actually very fucking sick. Very sick. But after that, I think that's gonna be our last show there because after the first party, we outgrew it.
Yeah.
and we're gonna have the second party, see how it goes, and if it's too packed again, we're just gonna have to move on.
Yeah.
But that place is fucking dope. It's called JJ's Hideaway.
JJ's Hideaway.
Yeah, it's very sick.
Damn, man. Eventually, you're gonna be having your own music festival going on or something, man.
That's the main fucking goal.
Yeah.
That's the main goal.
Buy a piece of land and just
Literally,
set up
bro.
some stages.
That's
like,
it. I want to get to a point. Honestly, I mean, I know mad like people are just like, I'm obsessed with playing shows.
yeah,
But like, I want to get to a point where honestly, where I don't have to play shows.
right.
I don't want to like. I want to play, hell yeah, but like, I want, as far as just being known as a DJ, I want to be known as many other things. Music and DJing is just like my stepping stone to like doing all those other things. I'd rather help out people more than help myself out.
I was about to say, like, are you more into like setting up everything kind of deal, like being that coordinator and bringing all these musicians in and DJs in?
Yeah, I don't know. I like that process better.
Yeah.
I like that process better, and I just like finding new talent. And even just as far as aside from house music, you see it when like in just the music nowadays with like hip hop. Drake, he found out the key to making money. I'm not saying I want to fucking use people to make money.
Yeah.
But like he found out that the money is not in what he makes. The money is in other artists that he finds. He found Future, and fucking Future ended up making him more money than he made himself. So helping other artists to help make them money, to help make you money, and just having your own little crew and just like helping other people like all grow.
Yeah.
That's fucking way more better than just focusing on yourself and just like maybe getting a few shows and making a lump sum.
For sure. For sure.
Make
and it's more satisfying too.
100%.
Yeah.
100%. Like this next show we're doing, you know, we brought out, but our first party was a bunch of our friends.
Mm-hmm.
But this party, we brought out a bunch of new DJs, a bunch of people we just network with in Brooklyn, going out and meeting, you know. So it's like we're gonna get to meet their friends and their people. That's just, I like that better.
The more connections,
I'd rather
the better.
just throw a party, sit behind the scenes, be like, oh shit.
Yeah, right.
Good track, bro. Where the fuck did you find that?
Yeah.
That does sound like the life.
That's it. That's it. Just sit back, like, okay, look, I threw this party. This is great. Just watch everything, like, and actually enjoy it.
Mm-hmm.
Because then, don't get me wrong, when I DJ, I enjoy it. But if I
course.
could just, like, look back and just look at everything, like, holy shit,
Yeah.
you built this, like, this is dope.
Yeah. For
That's
sure.
end goal.
You want to like enjoy the party too a little bit, you know.
Yeah.
I feel like I've never DJ'd anything in my life, you know. I start sweating when I put on music for my friends. To listen to. Like you got to be stressing out up there, or
100%.
Been a time.
100%. It's like, so set times, you know, there's like key set times and prime time set times. You know, most set times, like, some people get mad with time slots they're put in. First off, you need to enjoy whatever time, whether you're opening and you're playing for no one, fucking enjoy it. That's the come up, that's the grind. But then there's also people who don't like the late one. You know, growing up and doing all these shows, I was either opening or playing late night. Late night as in like you're closing 3 a.m. to 4 a.m.
Right.
You know, that's zombie hour. There's going to be people fucking cracked out there.
Yeah.
Like who stay. There's going to be people who just leave because they want to go home.
Yeah.
So it's like every time I had the zombie hour, I was just like, damn, like I wish I actually was on the floor in the beginning of my set, like enjoying and partying with everyone and talking, than not and just being worried about my set and be like, fuck.
Yeah.
I didn't get a chance to do all that. So now it's just like I'd rather just throw the parties, boom, go out on the dance floor, talk to everyone, oh look, like network, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
And that's it. And not have to realize, oh, I didn't get a chance to network and now I have to fucking play at 3 a.m. or open and now I have to leave.
I'm glad you brought that up. Literally, the last Spotlight episode we had, he was just saying is like, you got to be the life of the party when you're there performing for people and everything like that. You know, like he was saying, it's almost like a rehearsed thing that you'd go on stage, get off, and just leave. You got to talk around and mingle around, you know?
That's one thing, too, is like when we're trying to, with like my friends that we were talking to, like when we bring out these artists, that's one thing you need to do, too, is like we bring out these artists, we want to make sure that after their set, whether you're opening or closing, that you stay for the other people's set. Mm-hmm. You're not just playing and then leaving.
Yeah.
Like, everyone, you need to show love to everyone's set. Mm-hmm. Like, my last set was at 1:45 a.m. till 3 a.m., the last show I had. But I was there at 10 o'clock helping set up and staying for the beginner set all the way to the close. You gotta show everyone love.
Yeah.
Like, you can't, that's just fucking selfish if you're there and then you just dip.
For sure.
I understand you may have something to do, but, like, this is why we booked everyone. Support everyone, whether we know each other or not.
Right.
And that's actually what I like about the house scene a lot, and house community, is everyone's always willing to help each other.
Oh, of course.
Even if you just go to shows and you just fucking talk to people there, like, everyone's just, how can I help you? She's like, oh, this is great.
Yeah.
Such a loving community.
Very cool. So what you were saying before, you like producing better than mixing music.
Yeah.
When did you start producing? Like, when did you know that you were ready to take that next step and wanted to do more?
So, after high school, I went to college for a year. Well, started going into 8th grade year, I knew fucking school wasn't for me. Yeah, I was getting kicked out. I was either getting kicked out or just skipping school without letting my mom know. And I know she's gonna fucking watch this. But I knew school, and she knew school wasn't for me. But, you know, I did it because of her. You know, my family's, they moved from a different country to here. That's the only reason they did, was to give me and my brothers a better life.
Sure.
But I was like, let me take a year break from college. Let me go learn, go to music school in the city. I went to a school that learned how to DJ, produce, all that. And I started producing, so I would say that's like 2014 I started producing, early 13. And then fucking sucked. And producing music, it's like, you either ride it out all through the bad until you high, or it's like, there's times where, you know, you're in a groove, you take a break because you're just not motivated, and then you come back and you have great ideas and you're unmotivated. It's like a roller coaster.
Yeah. And
that was what happened with me. Is like, you know, I had a good first year of school. I learned a lot. I was producing good quality music. I didn't release it because I wasn't ready. But then, you know, I got writer's block, took a year off, came back, wrote some good music, writer's block, blah, blah, blah. But then I told myself, I was like, bro, I don't want to fucking keep working a 9 to 5, especially if you're in the arts. You're only going to get out until you perfect your craft.
Yeah.
And you make it. And then I was like, all right. And that took me fucking 4 years or 5 years to realize. And now is where it's like, I'm in a zone where, like, after work now, I come out of work, I go home, I work from music from like 5 p.m. to 2 a.m. Like, I'm in the fucking zone. So, like, I would say last year, 19, would be the year where I'm like, I'm going to fucking do this, and I got comfortable. Because, like, my ideas were always good, but ideas are nothing once you, like, start getting into, like, producing and getting into, like, sound design and tweaking your own sounds. Because, you know, you can always go to any program and, like, arrange a song.
Yeah.
And that's it. But that's not it. Because then there's mixing and mastering. There's going in and tweaking the sounds and the science and mathematics behind it.
Yes.
That's what that's like what stops a lot of producers. That shit's hard. But then once I started learning and taking classes, watching YouTube, taking master classes from, you know, some of my favorite artists, I was like, fuck, I know how to do this now.
Yeah.
Let's fucking go. So some of my songs now, they're good. And there's some songs I have that fucking I don't like, but they sound good. And that's all that matters. Like, you know that, like, he knows how to use, or the producer knows how to use the software. And that's where it's like, I feel like I'm comfortable. Like, there's some songs, like I said, I have, like, my first single right now that I have out, I don't like it, but I know it's good enough and arranged enough to where it's, like, sonically pleasing.
Yeah.
And other producers be like, oh shit, he knows how to really produce. It may be arranged bad, you know, the sounds may be bad, but, like, the levels, you know, all that are good.
Yeah.
So that's where getting comfortable came with. Not as far as, like, my music ideas.
Gotcha.
Mixing and mastering, having it sound professional.
Okay.
So that's where I was like, oh shit, I know how to make my track sound professional. Now I'm ready to release music. Because the first song I have right now, I don't like.
Really?
I don't like, but it sounds good. And I know a lot of people other like it. But, I don't know, you know Russ? The rapper Russ?
Yeah.
One thing that resonated with me, he said, he goes, it's not up to you to decide whether your music is good or not. Because it's not.
Yeah.
You're not. If you're an artist, you just put your art out there and people are going to take it for what it is.
Yeah.
They're going to decide whether they like it or not. Just put it out.
Right. And you never know.
That's it.
Yeah, for sure. I listened to it again today before the interview. I like it. I don't see why you wouldn't like it, but I don't know.
You know how these artists are.
I know you are your own worst critic for sure. You are your own worst critic.
That's true.
Yeah.
My friend Shane was always like, bro, he would play at his house. I'm like, dude, this sucks. He goes, what the fuck do you mean, bro? He's like, this shit sounds good. And I was like, I know it sounds good. That's what I was aiming for.
Yeah.
It sounds good.
Yes.
But I fucking hate the idea. I could have done so much better as far as like the idea and the sounds I picked. But it does sound good. I won't take that away.
Yeah.
It does sound good. It sounds well balanced. The levels, how everything is in the sound, like it sounds good. I just hate the fucking idea that I had with it and just like the sounds I picked. But I'm happy with it. First release did fucking very well, and taking 4 or 5 years off of, you know, as far as like on social media, like doing anything that had to do with music, and still seeing people who I met through shows and other friends who I haven't talked to in a while come back 4 years later, and not me tell them, oh, I released a song, and still like come up to me and be like, yo, like I saw you release a song, it sounded good, and them take the time out of the day to listen to it. I'm doing something right, you know. So that's where I'm just like, shit, like I have something. I have something going.
All right. For those that don't know, it's for his song Contemplate that is out now on Spotify. Is it on SoundCloud as well?
It's on Spotify, SoundCloud, Apple Music, Amazon Music, Instagram.
Very nice.
Everything.
So, besides it sounding, you know, pristine, was there a different meaning towards the song when you were making it?
Not a different meaning, because the reason this is a good topic to hit too, because the reason I called it Contemplate was because, like I said before, was producers, every fucking producer you talk to or any artist you talk to, there comes a time where, you know, there's motivation, unmotivation.
Yeah.
And there is contemplation between like them contemplating, is this what I want to do? Is my art, whether it's drawing or just whatever their artistic form is, what they want to do? So when I was doing this song and I first started the song, I was at my desk and I was literally contemplating like, fuck, is music what I should be doing? Second guessing myself, telling myself like, fuck, no, I shouldn't be doing this. And then I was like, let me just finish this song. And then I finished it and I was like, fuck, I should be doing this. I should be doing this. So that state of contemplation was where it's like, I'm going to name this song Contemplate, because I was in a state of contemplation. And yeah, that's how that name came about.
That's awesome.
That's it.
Yeah. Very nice.
And it's crazy to think that like I see all the artists that like I admire and like see what they talk about and like and actually feel that. That's where I'm just like coming to grips with like I'm starting to become an artist. I'm starting to like get into the feeling of like what it is and what takes time to do what you want to do. So it's like they're bigger than me, but holy shit, what they talk about and the feelings they talk about, I felt. So I'm just like, shit hits home. Now, I'm not big, but I felt what you felt. So we're the same fucking person.
And not just that, that's what music, that's what any sort of creation is all about.
Creation.
Anything, 100%. And now for your music video for this song, did you implement any of that meaning into it?
Yeah, so the music video is starring my friend Dante Amato. He actually lives out in California. He's a model and actor. Fucking huge social media presence and big on social media. The fact that like people like look at him and they're like, you know this guy? I'm like, yes, my friend. Like that's how big he is.
That's awesome.
I didn't realize how fucking big he was until like I like started getting to grips with social media again.
Yeah.
Because I took fucking time off because I hate it.
Yeah.
But yeah, and so he was like, I'm out. He moved out to Cali. My friend who, the videographer, my friend Joey Vizo, who's editing and filmed it, he was like, yeah, I'm going to LA for Grammy week. I'm filming music videos for a few rappers out there. Like, come, like, you should come and like film a music video for it. And I was like, oh, what days are you going? He goes to January 23rd to the 27th. My birthday's January 24th. So I was like, fuck it. Like, I'm going to go. Like, this is my birthday weekend. Fuck it. Let's do it. Let's make the first release big. And we filmed half in Calabasas and the other half in Hoboken, New Jersey. And, so the video is just basically this guy, Dante, my friend Dante, who is on a downward spiral, alcoholism to the max. and he has flashbacks to his life in California when he was big, and that all stemmed from, you know, making it big, reaching that success, but still just contemplating like, fuck, is all this success worth it? Is this what I want to do? Yeah. And then just getting clusterfucked and just downward spiraling. And then like you see flashbacks of him living lavish in LA, having all this, to now he's fucking getting robbed, beat up, and stumbling drunk out of the bars and shit late night. But all stemming from contemplating his life.
Dante is a character that you made up?
No, Dante's his real name.
Dante's
my friend's real name.
Okay.
You don't know the character's name. There's not really much talking.
Yeah, right.
And this is something I'm actually trying to do and bring back is you don't see a lot of music videos for electronic music. Anything. Right. House. Like, it's not a thing anymore. I don't know if you remember back in the days, like Satisfaction, like that weird music. Like, no one does that shit anymore. So that's one thing I want to start doing, is doing music videos for house music again. Because you have to really fucking capture the audience. Like, if your song doesn't have lyrics, you need to capture them through the video somehow.
100%.
And videos are not a thing anymore for house music. So, like, I want to try and bring that back.
Yeah, I always wondered why, too. Because when I'm listening to an EDM song or anything like that, I always picture a visual of something when I'm listening to it.
You see it at shows, you know, LED walls in the back, they're playing something.
Yeah, like, right. Like, I did always wonder about that.
I don't know what happened. Really don't know what happened. But I do want to bring that back. That'd be something. It's just, you just, like I said, you have to capture the audience. Yeah. You, like, your song would have to coincide somehow with, you can't just, I mean, you could, because I don't know if you remember the Satisfaction video.
Not
shit is fucking, it has nothing to do with Satisfaction. It's fucking weird, bro. It's trippy. It's fucking trippy. I don't know what the hell happened. Like, that video is weird. But I like that too, because you can get very abstract.
Gotcha.
So I'm gonna take that in for future songs.
Give me one sec.
I'm trying to think of what song was. I saw this music video and it was absurd. It was for an EDM song. Come on. This was so casual back in like 2013. What was this song? Oh, what is it called? Party Rockin' in the House Tonight?
You know video Party Anthem. Yeah, by Party Anthem. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
By LMFAO?
Yeah,
okay.
It was
see, but that coincides every day. I'm shuffling, and then they had which is crazy too, because shuffling, that's a big thing right now.
That's a big thing, and you're amazing at it. So, did you implement that as well in the music video?
I took a. I'm away from that dance scene now.
Yeah,
it's just become. You know, I love it. You know, when we started Shape Shack, and I tell people that I don't take credit for shit. I don't like to. Yeah. But shuffling, it's been a thing. Always been a thing. Oh yeah. But dude, I'm not gonna lie, man. When we started Shape Shack, and now you go to festivals and you see all these New Jersey dancers, all these New Jersey dancers who are big on social media right now, all came to our dance studio and all learned in our dance studio. I'm not saying we're the pioneers of it, because we're not. But all these people who are bigger than like me right now, and like from when we were trying to be big, and we now stemmed away from it. Yeah, all started from our dance studio. And it's just become a mainstream thing. I like to step away from the mainstream. Yeah. I like the underground weird shit. But, like, they all started in our dance studio. I have so many videos of these people who are huge right now. And, like, you know, I even see some of them, like, at clubs or, like, shows, and they act like they don't know us.
Really?
Yeah.
Why? You think just because, like, they made it big on social media?
No, not even that. Like, I don't know. I don't think it's that. I just think it's an ego thing. Yeah. I think it's a big ego thing. Huh. And that's why we, like, our group stemmed, like, we backed away from that. Yeah. But, like, yeah. Our dance studio was popping, bro. It could only fit, like, 50 comfortably, and we were throwing parties fitting, like, 200 people in there. And underground... Wait, the best thing was it was underneath a church.
That's awesome.
Come on, man.
Our dance studio was underneath a church.
That's awesome.
Underneath the church, bro. BYOB.
That is amazing.
BYOB. I feel so fucking bad, and my mom's gonna kill me, bro. But she knows she doesn't know it was underneath the church. But yeah, our dance studio was underneath the church. BYOB free. That shit, bro.
As wrong as that may or may not be, I love it.
I love it, bro.
That is awesome.
I love it. Yeah. Everyone would pull up, like newcomers would pull up and be like, I'm at a church. You're at the right spot. You're at the right spot. Just go to the basement doors in the back. And they're like, what the hell, bro?
That's awesome.
Yo, the priest is doing like Christmas Eve, like fucking mass.
Yeah.
The next thing you just
Priest is just like, may the Lord.
Yeah, you have the choir going with the beat and stuff.
Yeah, man. That shit was, yeah. I felt bad. There were times we throw. I'm just like, wow, I feel fucking so bad. But it was, dude. It was, and it's still a dance studio. Mm-hmm. Just the parties we were throwing were just yeah. It was not. it was bad. But yeah, it's still a dance studio underneath a church. It was my friend Drew's mom's dance studio. She owns that dance studio. She rents it out to independent dance instructors, and they bring their own clientele. But she had Thursdays free, and she was like, "If you guys want it, take it." And we just fucking throw massive parties down there.
I hope you guys cleaned up.
Oh no. We respect. We love her. We love his mom. Like we cleaned up, bro.
Good. Yeah.
But yeah, some of the shit that went on there, bro. Sin. You're straight to hell. Straight to hell.
A couple of names that come to mind when you're talking about that became big with the shuffling scene. Gabi Jay David, you know that.
Oh God, I love her.
Yeah, she's awesome.
I threw a party with her, and her and at the time, someone I don't want to say anything, but someone she was talking to, we threw a party with her. We collabed in Maryland, where she was from. You know, she brought out her own crowd. I brought out my own crowd, our own crowd, me and my friends, and it was a successful party.
That's amazing.
Very cool.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
What
I
about?
haven't seen her in a minute, but when I go to shows and I run into her,
yeah,
always a good time. She's a filthy dancer. She's an OG.
Oh my God, yeah, OG.
And shout out to her for letting me stay at her house, and my friends at her house when we were throwing that party.
That is awesome.
Because we had nowhere to stay, and they were like, "Hey, you guys can stay here," and a bunch of us crashing in her basement. Like, shout out to you.
That's what's up.
Legend. Nah, she's wicked.
Yeah,
she's wicked
for real. And I love how they give like tutorials now and everything.
Yeah,
on,
man.
On Instagram.
She was doing that. She was doing this way before we started. She's definitely an inspiration to us.
Yeah.
But our main inspirations were Evolution in London. Evolution in London. It was the London scene is what made us run away with that at the time. The London scene out there, bro, they fucking know how to party, bro. They know how to party. And he came to New York to fucking come visit our dance studio. And, you know, we got to film a video with him back in the days. And, yeah, he's huge.
That's
Guy's
awesome.
A wicked fucking dancer. Crazy.
Another name that comes to mind is Vanessa, I think.
Vanessa. I've never met her, but I see her, too. She's fucking doing big things.
Oh, my God. She's doing a whole bunch of classes, almost every day.
Not even that. She just released a video with, fucking King Batch.
Yeah.
She just did a video with, I didn't see that one. Yeah.
Oh, man.
My friend Dimitri's really close with her. I don't know if you know Dimitri.
No.
Definitely seen him. He hangs out with Giorgio, too.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
No,
if I show you a picture, you'll be like, nah, I definitely... Have you been to Nightmare Festival?
Yes, I have.
You've definitely ran into him then.
Does he hang out with him a lot?
Not a lot, but we all know each other.
Oh, okay, yeah.
But
because I'm just trying to think if I saw him in like a picture or something that.
I'm gonna show you a picture of him because Giorgio's first time meeting him was at Nightmare Festival.
Okay. Yeah,
but
Nightmare was a good time.
This kid's a fucking wicked dancer too. He takes like he's from Greece, but he takes like Greece cultural dancing and like mixes it in with shuffling, and it's just it's different.
I can dance.
I've tried shuffling. Can't do it. I can't do it. It's something with the feet coordination. I don't know what it is. I can't get it. I can't cut the shapes. He kind of looks a little familiar, but yeah.
Giorgio first met him at Nightmare Festival. Same with Steve-O.
Okay.
Steve-O knows him too. Yeah, he's big in the scene. I go out with him. A lot of people know me too, but like they going out, this kid in Brooklyn is like, Dimitri. I'm like, fucking guy, bro.
Yeah.
God damn. I'm over here like a third wheel, like as if like I'm dating this guy, like waiting for him to like come back, Dimitri.
Right.
Everyone knows this fucking kid.
All right. What else we got? I know we got something else on here. Oh, so I wanted to bring this up before. You took your time off. And then you come back into the scene again. You release your song and everything like that. Have you performed anywhere? And have you performed this song out anywhere yet?
I actually haven't performed this song yet. I don't like to. It's weird. It's a weird thing, man. Like, you should be doing this, but it's just like, I'm trying to take a different approach on getting big, per se, or known. You know, I've always been into house, but where I come from is hip-hop. I used to try and make trap and dubstep back in the days, but I just found the feeling and just like when I felt most happy was the house music. But the way I'm trying to approach all this and like be known or be big is how like J. Cole and Russ, they're those, like, it's weird. I'm taking a rap theme and incorporating into house because the way Russ and J. Cole got big was Russ was dropping a song every week for a year, whether he liked it or not.
Yeah.
He was like, I fucking finished the song, let me put it out.
Yeah.
You know, by the time you got... But he wasn't, like, promoting hard. He wasn't paying for promotions. His songs were having maybe 200 songs or 200 plays in a year. But then by the time, you know, people, word of mouth, got to know him, and you go to his profile, you realize, holy shit, he's been putting out music for 2 years. He has 13, 15 songs. They only have 200 plays, but now those fucking plays boost up because... people are just catching on to him.
Right.
J. Cole becomes big because he's the only rapper to release albums without features. Just him. No promotion, no nothing, just releasing music. And that's how I'm kind of going to do it. I'm going to create songs. I'm not going to make big hype behind it.
Yeah.
It's just going to be like, yo, I'm making a song. You listen to it.
Yeah.
But I guarantee you, by the time you find out about me, I'm going to have a fucking catalog of music, and it's going to be your first time finding me, and now you're going to have 10 to 15 songs to, like, listen to.
Yeah.
And now those 10 to 15 songs decide whether or not, like, you like me or not, or, like, become a fan or just fuck with me.
Right. Check out my gallery.
And it's like, I don't want to be I just want to be a brand, I guess you would say. Like, you know, I'm going to do so much other shit. I'm not going to focus on being this big social media presence, like, oh my god, follow me, new song, pay per month. No.
Yeah.
Like, you stumble on my page, you're gonna see me doing some stupid shit. You may see me doing some rated R shit. I'm just a brand. I'm myself. I'm just a person who makes music. That's it. I'm not gonna brand myself as something. It's just like, here's this kid who fucking makes music. He goes by Olaf.
Right.
That's it. Don't want nothing big.
I like that strategy.
Yeah,
I kind of like that.
It's just little fucking baby steps.
Yeah.
Little baby steps. I'm not going to try and just push this shit heavy. It's what I want to do, but you also got to know that shit just takes time.
Yeah, for sure.
It takes fucking time. I've been in this for 5 years, and it took me 5 years to, like, okay, boom, it's probably going to take me another fucking 5 years. But I'm ready for that shit. I'm ready for that ride.
Something I wanted to ask you was... on Spotify, I see that you're a verified artist. Like you're verified on Twitter or something like that. How did you get your hands on that?
So how that happens is when you release music on Spotify or Apple Music, it's not like SoundCloud where you can just go and make a profile. So when that happens is you go through a third-party distributor. So what I use is DistroKid. And DistroKid,
we've heard that.
Yeah. So DistroKid is a company that releases your music through a bunch of whoever they're partnered with. You know, their music streaming services.
DistroKid, sponsor the pod by now.
Where's my money? Where's my money? So yeah, you go through DistroKid and, you know, you sign up with them and you pay an annual fee, and they don't make you verified off the bat. What I like about that is, like, so you sign up to DistroKid and you submit your music, and they have real ears, real people listen to your music. And if it's, I'm not saying if it's good or not, if it's up to par, then you're a registered artist. Like,
okay.
They're like, they have people that place your music into playlists and all these other things to, like, try and help you. So real ears are listening to this and are like, this is something that should be on here, this platform.
Gotcha.
So, like, I don't have fucking thousands of followers.
Yeah.
But they realize, oh, music's up to par. This could be an art. This is gonna be an artist. Like, we see that this is, because you also, like, link your social media links. Yeah. And they see what you post and shit. So they're like, okay, this is someone who's ready to run away with this shit. Let's make him an artist, a verified artist. But yeah, you don't just go up and, like, Spotify, let me sign up and be an artist. Yeah. It takes a process. Like, I fucked up because when I released the first song, how it works with that is, you know, you submit the album art, and then you submit the track, and then you set your time it wants to be released. But there's a strategy and algorithms, just like all this social media and Instagram algorithms and how all that shit works. You do all that, and they release it for you. So once I started reading up, and I fucked up after this first release, it's always good to release your song to them a week before, because it gives more of them to listen to the music and place your track in a better playlist. And how Spotify works is like you want to be put into similar playlists.
Yeah.
Because then when you go and you're listening to an artist that's similar to me and you hit next,
yeah,
my song's going to pop up.
Gotcha.
My song is not going to pop up right now because it's not in a playlist.
Yeah.
But, my song, you may go to my song and then, like, hit next, and it's going to bring you to some fucking classical music. Shit that doesn't correlate. So, but I'm doing good on Spotify only because, like, my friends and people that have supported me have played the songs.
Yeah.
And, only within a week's worth of promotion, I hit 2,000 plays.
Awesome.
It's not big, but, like, that's just through
so
friends and, like, them telling other friends.
Yeah, yeah.
So, but now I know how to use the algorithm. I'm figuring shit out. So the next release I have, I know it's probably going to end up being bigger than that.
Very nice. Yeah, just learn as you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Where are you going to be performing next? Do you have any gigs set up?
March 7th in Brooklyn, JJ's Hideaway.
Oh, right.
I'm at 11 p.m. to 12:15 a.m. And I'm playing with a saxophonist. This guy's going to be playing the sax right next to me, bro. His name is Sweet Line Music. That's what he goes by. We know him because when we threw our Shape Shack parties in the church.
Yeah.
I honestly, I feel so bad because this guy is such a good person. I don't even remember how we even linked up with him. But we brought him out to our events, like, back in the days. And, like, he, we throw parties. It'd be high energy. But he fucking took that high energy to, like, another fucking level. I don't know, like, this guy, like, he would just bring his saxophone, put his mic into the mixer so that way he gets audio and play. And it's like, that's hard because he's playing a fucking saxophone over music he doesn't know and just freestyling off the bat. And every time we have parties, we end up bringing him along. This guy's fucking unreal.
It's kind of
like... guy, you picture this guy, you look at him, he's got long blonde hair, bro, that comes down to, like, right here. I would say maybe early, mid-30s. And you just, like... The only thing I can picture, bro, if you say this, is him, like, with his foot on a rock playing the saxophone with, like, his hair blown in. This guy's insane. It's so funny.
I think I can picture exactly what this guy looks like.
Yo, wait, who's the... What, it was an old commercial. Oh, fuck.
Fabio?
Yes! Yes! That's exactly what he's like, bro. Fabio, bro. That's exactly what you picture, man. That's him. To the T.
That's so funny.
To the T. But, yeah, most of the parties I'm going to take now are, I'm going to try and get booked for up-and-coming parties, maybe Mirage and shit, but, like, I'm so with just taking the time and effort into just putting into my own brand and with Hidden. So, like, most of the parties I feel like I'm going to do are with my buddy's brand, Hidden, and just do those shows because it's something I can grow with and I don't have to worry about with, like, playing other shows and I'll be like, oh, you have to sell this amount of tickets, bring out this many people, like... That takes away from talent. Like, you're telling me the only reason I could play is if I sell this much amount? Like, I could probably play, and if you were to actually take the time and just book me and see how I can move a crowd, you'll see that I'm worth it. So I'll take away from that, and I'll bring that energy to my own brand.
Okay.
That's fine. It's going to be longer.
Yeah.
But that's fine, because it'd be more organic. So I'll do that any day. So, yeah, right now it's just March 7th in Brooklyn, JJ's Hideaway. After that, we're going to plan for a summer party or, like, end of the summer party on a rooftop in Brooklyn.
Very nice.
I know that's a thing. And other than that, it's just getting music ready. I have a track ready to be released. I don't have a date yet because I have the music video coming out on Monday. Focus on the party this weekend. And then it's just finishing up that song. It's 90% done.
Okay.
So I'm thinking maybe early February, mid-February will be my next release.
All right.
And it's cool because it's going to coincide with, like, the Contemplate. Because what I did was the structure that I wrote Contemplate in.
Yeah.
I basically just took the same structure and I took the same melodies and I just put different sounds behind them. So it's built out the same, but the vibes are different. Okay. Whereas Contemplate's more, like, airy and just, like, what the fuck's going on.
Yeah.
And this song's going to be, like, which I think, you know, I'm thinking of it now, probably going to call it elevate.
Elevate?
You go from contemplation to elevating your vibration. That's what.
I like it.
We're gonna call it now. That's what I'm gonna call it.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that's
right
it.
here on the pod. All right.
I just thought it right now. Yeah, because literally what I did was I just took that song.
Yeah.
And the way it was structured, and I just took all the sounds and just made it a different sound. It's the same melody. You won't be able to tell it's the same melody.
Right.
But I just took those melodies and sound and just made it a different sound. But the sound and the vibe is more or less uplifting than to what Contemplate was. What the fuck's going on?
Right. Yeah, I'm gonna keep my eye out for that. Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah. Very cool.
Even though Apple fucking fucked me and it took me a while.
Did they? Yeah.
Bro, you have no idea. I fucked up my laptop. But I had warranty on it.
Tell me you lost everything.
No, hell no.
Oh, okay.
Everything.
All right.
No. Everything external, man. I
yes,
do everything external.
That's right. Yeah.
But I fucked up my laptop.
Mm-hmm.
And what happened was it wouldn't turn on. That's also because I fucked up. I was working. Actually, the song that I just released, I was working on. You know, I was listening to it. It was 3 a.m, and I was getting hyped. I hit the desk, and my water bottle fell on my laptop. So it just wouldn't turn on. But I have Apple Care.
Yeah.
So they fixed it for free. When I got it back, they have fixed the initial problem. But then, out of nowhere, every 5 to 10 minutes, my laptop would shut off and reboot. Okay, that's fine. Whatever.
Yeah.
I sent it back to repair again. Fix it for free. I get it back. They didn't fix the problem. I sent it out for a second time. I get it back. They didn't fix it. They didn't fix it. I sent it a fucking third time, bro. 3 times. This third time, it took 2 weeks to get back. And the only reason they sent it back was because I kept calling. I said, I need it.
Yeah.
They didn't fucking fix it. I went to the Apple store.
Yeah.
In Garden State. And I walked into the middle of the store. And I said, I need a fucking manager right now. I felt it. I belt it out. I swear to God. I belt it out. This genius walks up to me with his fucking his iPad. He's like, how can I help you? I was like, dude, I'm in a pissed off mood. And I don't want to take it out on you.
Yeah.
And I literally said, I want the guy who can fire you. I'm not gonna fire you.
Yeah.
I just want the person of that power.
Yeah.
And they brought me a manager. Manager was trying to bullshit me. I made him call a regional manager. This is a fucking $2,000 laptop, bro.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
This laptop is like, I hooked it up with extra storage and all this shit. Like, I need this shit. And I made them call a regional manager. I had to wait an hour. I ended up not going back to work at lunchtime because I was getting this fixed. I was like, I'm getting this fucking fixed.
Yeah.
And the regional manager came, and they were like, all right, yeah, you know, basically, we'll let you return your laptop, and we'll put all the money on a gift card, and we'll order you a new laptop. Turns out the fucking money, though, didn't go on the gift card. They called me a week later. Oh, we couldn't put it on the gift card, so it went back to your credit card. After I fucking asked them, do I need my credit card? Is it going to go on there?
Yeah.
They're like, no, it's on the gift card. So I'm waiting a week. It's been a week. My laptop's not here. I'm like, what the fuck's going on? I had to call them in order for them to tell me, oh, it ended up getting back, the money ended up going back to your credit card because we couldn't put it on the gift card. I ordered for real. I ordered the laptop.
Mm-hmm.
It did work out though because I ended up getting the new 16-inch that just came out.
Okay.
They sent me the 16-inch with a terabyte of storage and 32 gigs of RAM.
Okay.
So basically, my laptop's on steroids right now.
Yeah. Okay. There you go.
My laptop's on steroids right now, so that's a good thing. And then I got the laptop back, and the next song I'm ready to release, I ended up making last night.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It was the first time I actually got to sit down and produce fully since I got my fucking laptop back.
Yeah.
And I made it last night, so the idea is there. After the show, I'm gonna touch it up, and it should be ready by early February, mid-February.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Very cool. Are you planning on making a music video for that one too?
I think so.
Yeah.
I have an idea for it, but I can't find no one that does. I want to make an animated music video.
Ooh.
I just don't know who to fucking... And I know that's going to be mad money. I'm willing to pay for it.
Yeah.
I just don't know anyone who does that. I have to, just dig somehow.
Yeah.
I want, a cartoon.
It'd probably be, the same process, how you found what's it called?
Through Fiverr?
Yeah.
So, I'm going to check that. Because I want, a cartoon animated series.
That would be sick.
It would be.
Yeah.
But, I just need to find it. And I need to find it in, a decent time period.
Yeah.
That's going to, fall with like when I release it.
Yeah, right.
Because I have an idea mapped out of how I want it to go, and I'll let the artist run away with it.
Mm-hmm.
But finding someone who does animation.
Yeah, it's definitely got to be tough. I know, I don't know people. I saw something on like Reddit or something. It was like this guy was trying to get like a little like his comic like animated, and he sent all his like panels or whatever, his comic book panels, and he ended up getting it animated from some guy on some website. Came out, it's like a nice little like 5-minute video, and I was like, good for you, bro.
I gotta find it.
Like
I'm just gonna put it out there.
Yeah.
Like that was this guy's like own, his own work, and he got it animated, but I mean, he did provide like a basis when it came to like how the art style would look.
Yeah.
And, like he literally, he didn't just provide a basis. He provided every single panel.
Yeah.
That's one thing I like to do too. Is like when I made this music video, like I didn't want to star in it. I'm making like I'm in like a little scene. I don't say much or you don't see me much, but like I like to like really work and collab with people. So like I told my videographer, I was like, listen, you have fucking full control. I'm not gonna tell you what to do.
Yeah.
I want you to display what you do. Like, here's my idea. Fucking run away with it. It's all yours. So like I haven't seen it yet, and he's told me it's looking good. And I'm not even, like, whether I like it or not, I know I'm going to like it because I've seen his other work.
Yeah.
But it's just, like, I want it to, like, stray away from me and be like, yes, this is my song. Here's the music video to my song. But here's my friend who fucking did it.
Yeah.
Like, here's his work. Now go follow him.
Right.
Everyone gets fucking love.
Yeah.
It's the only way you're going to work. And you're going to grow and work with other people.
For sure.
That's it.
I respect that stuff.
Yeah,
I'm
but like
sorry.
and that's why here's where I'm only doing this podcast. It's going to help me, but like,
yeah,
now he has more content.
Yeah, right. 100%.
Definitely right.
That's it.
Everyone gets the love. Yeah.
Everyone gets it.
For sure. Absolutely. We're gonna do some speed round questions now.
Oh fuck!
All right.
Be this. This is cool.
All right. So, 5 seconds or less to answer it. Number 1, what music fit? Oh, yeah. Go ahead.
What happens if I don't answer it, or don't answer it if I don't make it in 5 seconds?
I don't know. We haven't figured it out that far.
To be honest,
I'm down. All right. You know what? No, there is a time limit. You know what? I'm gonna make this interesting. I take a shot if I fuck up.
Okay. All right.
But I tap out after 2 or 3.
Okay. All right. Number 1. What music festivals have you been to?
Been to? Oh,
Yeah.
EDC, Ultra.
5 seconds.
Yeah.
Oh, I gotta go. Oh,
No.
Fuck.
Go ahead.
EDC, Ultra. There's 2. I mean, I've been to, so many.
Yeah.
So many.
All right. What festival is your favorite?
Favorite? I'm not a big festival guy. There's not a favorite festival. I'm more into shows.
Okay.
Like going to Brooklyn Mirage or going to a club and seeing a show.
Do you have a specific DJ that you like to see?
Will Clark and Ellie Escobar.
Okay. I've never heard of them, I don't think, actually.
Will Clark, Ellie Escobar. Ellie Escobar is a big disco and techno artist who's in Brooklyn.
Okay.
And that's actually another artist who I was going back to where like I'm trying to emulate.
Yeah.
Is him. Dude, this guy is so fucking nonchalant and chill.
Yeah.
Where it's like he's just built up a fan base and it's just like he's not out. He just drops a song and is like, oh, here's my song. But because he built up a fan base and they're so into it, he's like, yeah, but it's not like a big deal to him. He doesn't push anything he does.
Okay.
He doesn't push it. It's just like, here's what I'm playing. People just fucking come because they love him.
Wow. All
Ellie
right.
Escobar and Will Clark.
Okay. Top 3 DJs in your opinion?
Ellie Escobar,
Yep.
Will Clark, and myself.
All right. I like it. I like it. If you were to perform at any big time festival, where would it be?
Fuck. I may have to... Damn, that's a shot. Fuck, that's hard. I didn't even think about that.
We'll give you 10 seconds.
No, I want to take it. I'm gonna go
Want
with
it?
Yeah, I'm gonna fucking take it. And I'm still gonna answer it. Fuck. Oh. Movement in Detroit.
Never heard of that one.
Really?
Yeah.
So, background, house music started in Detroit.
Oh.
The origins of house music started in Detroit. That's where house music became a thing. That's when it was founded and that's where the scene grew, was in Detroit. Then Chicago. So yeah, movement in Detroit, because everyone that's booked on movement in Detroit are OGs that like you way before our time, like our parents' era.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like those are the DJs playing there.
Interesting. I never knew that. I never knew that's where it started growing
Yep.
up from. Yeah. Wow. Okay. Very good.
Oh my god.
Wild Turkey 101. I've never had that one before. I don't think I do. But
it's good. It's a very good bourbon, but not when it's lukewarm.
Yeah,
I'm more of a tequila guy.
Me too.
Yeah, tequila on the rocks. I'll do any fucking day.
Yes, amen. For sure.
Meat slapper.
So usually towards the end of these spotlight episodes, we'll talk a little bit of movies. I want to know what kind of movies you like to watch, what kind of
Movies,
TV
that's
shows
cool.
you.
I see why now. Yeah.
Oh yeah, what
yeah.
kind of TV shows you like?
I'm fucking big into sci-fis. Like, Stranger Things is one of my fucking favorite right now.
Great.
Fucking love the kid actors. And those kid actors, bro.
They got talent.
For real, man.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, dude. They got some serious fucking talent.
Mm-hmm.
The fact that they can be funny and serious, perfect.
Yeah.
Movies. The most recent movie I saw that I'm big into, and I think he doesn't get a lot of credit, is Honey Boy, Shia LaBeouf.
I've heard of that one. I don't
Bro.
think I've seen that one.
First off, we all know I think Shia LaBeouf is one of the most underrated actors of all fucking time.
He is. He's a great, like, magnificent actor. He just did a lot of stupid shit.
Yeah,
and like that kind
100%.
of I wouldn't even say buried him, because like he still does stuff.
But just made people stray away.
Yes, yeah, but
yeah.
he's a great
Yeah.
actor.
Because
Great.
we were so used to seeing him in Transformers and all that.
Yes.
But Honey Boy, I suggest you fucking watch that.
All right.
It's a new level of deep.
Yeah.
It's actually a very new level of deep.
When-
And then I heard it came out like I think a year or two ago.
Okay, that's what I was gonna ask. Yeah.
And I heard it's based on a true story on the relationship of him and his father growing up.
Oh, okay.
But like it's deep.
Okay, Honey
It's
Boy.
fucking deep. Like I cry. I'm not saying I cry over. I've never cried over a movie, but I watched that movie and I was like, holy fucking shit. Like,
Yeah.
it's deep.
Hmm.
Yeah. So I would say that's like the latest movie I've watched was Honey Boy.
Okay.
TV shows?
TV
Stranger
shows,
Things, right? and-
Stranger Things, and man, bro, it's hard. I'm not gonna lie. Like I actually try and stay away from TV, just because I would not write music and just watch TV all day.
Yeah.
But the last few shows was Stranger Things, Carbon. What is it? Carbon Effect or Carbon?
Altered Carbon.
Altered Carbon.
I've heard that show's great.
Bro.
Yeah, I'm on the last episode of season 2 right
Did
now.
you?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Anthony Mackie.
Yes.
He's a great actor.
He is.
I don't want to talk it down at all, but I almost kind of preferred the first guy. I don't know. Anthony Mackie brought his own style too.
Yeah, I agree.
Right.
But it's just like when you think of like Spider-Man, like you just always refer to like that first Spider-Man. Like that's,
right.
yeah. But that, and then the two after that was the Wu-Tang series that just came out. I forget the fucking name, bro. I'm bad at this.
On Netflix?
Yeah, it's a Wu-Tang series
Huh.
based on the characters, and then the Biggie and Tupac. It's not on Netflix. Tupac and Biggie show, basically on the cops trying to figure out who murdered them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and they refer to like real life instances and what happened. It's real fucking cool.
Very cool.
Yeah, but other than that, yeah, I try to stay away from TV because I could fucking sit down all day and watch TV.
Yeah.
But if I do, then I just won't make music.
I feel
But
you.
that, yeah.
All right. Very cool, man. All right. Well, I want to thank you for coming on. I had a blast doing this podcast with you, man. I always love talking about
real, it's been-
DJ and music. It's been a minute,
Bro,
too,
the last
man.
time I saw you, bro, was what?
Dude.
It's 4 years ago.
Yeah. At
Actually, no. The last time I saw you was your house party here.
That's right.
4th of July.
4th of July.
4th of July,
Yes.
like 4 years ago.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
was the last time I see him, and today was the first time I
I
see
might have
him.
been there.
Yeah, you were there. I think. But yeah, that was the last time. Wow.
That was literally the last time.
Yeah, man. Damn.
Fuck.
Time flies, man. We can't.
And then
it's crazy.
before that, the last time I remember that was just being on a party bus on our way to Pier 94.
Oh my God, yes. To see Chami?
It was Chami. It was either Chami or Disclosure. One of those two. I think it was Chami.
Yeah.
But it was Pier 94
It was
during the
Pier
Halloween.
94, yes. Yes, yeah.
That was
a
like
fun
that was
time.
like the last time I remember from like 4th of July.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Good times. And we'll be chilling soon.
100%. Bro.
Yeah.
100%.
Word. So tell the people where they could follow you, where they could find your music, all that good stuff.
So before that, I want to say shout out to my team who I surround myself with, who make me better as far as like I can help them make them better. My boy Dimitri, my boy Shane Rosati, Nick Santana, and John. Those are the people that like, that's my core group. We fucking help each other. That's just like, anytime I'm feeling down, that's who I go to. Those are my homies. And as far as where you can follow me, my Instagram is at Olaf_Maldonado. If you go into Spotify, for now, I only have one release, so you have to type in Olaf and then Contemplate, the name of the song.
Gotcha.
Other than that, if you go to my Instagram, which is what I mainly use, Olaf_Maldonado, link in the bio, it'll have a link tree to all my social media, Facebook, where you can listen to on Spotify, Apple Music, all that. But Instagram, Olaf_Maldonado.
Very good. And when this music video comes out, which it will be out once this podcast is out, I'll have a link there. But where else will they be able to find it? Are you going to have a YouTube channel?
No, fuck that.
No?
Bro, I'm not into creating all these fucking other... I hate that shit. I have too much to keep up with.
Yeah.
But it'll probably be in my IGTV.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it. I'm just trying to keep everything under one social media.
Yeah, simple. Yeah, that's fine.
That's it. But yeah, it'll be on my IGTV.
Very
right
good.
There.
Okay. Very nice. All right. Well, yeah, I think that'll do it for us. I appreciate you coming on, Aaron.
Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. I want to thank my cameraman, as always, Joe Critelli.
Even though we just showed him.
Yeah, I know. We don't have a camera on him tonight,
That's
but don't worry, everyone. He's here.
Camera shy.
Yeah. Next time we'll get you. But yeah, if you like this episode, make sure to like, subscribe, and share. And yeah, we'll see you next time. Oh, I haven't brought this up the past couple times, but follow our Instagram account at Podcast with Frank.
Fucking do it.
Yeah, where you better do it.
Just do it, Shia LaBeouf. Just do it.
We post a whole bunch of highlight clips on there for you guys to check out and see if you like what we're posting. And that's really it. We will see you next time. Peace out.